What's up, guys? This is Chris here. Welcome to the new channel, and today we're going to be doing a quick review on an AR accessory. We're going to be talking about the V7 Systems Hyperlight rail. Now, this is going to be kind of a premium offering, and I did get one of these from Optics Planet, so thank you very much. This is not going to be a rail for your average person. This is a very niche rail, in my personal opinion. It's an M-LOK rail. It's made of magnesium, and it's geared more toward people who want ultralight builds. Now, an ultralight build is amazing because this is one of the lightest, if not the lightest version of that on the market. It's even lighter than something like the carbon fiber Faxon rail, which is pretty cool. Now, the carbon fiber's got some pros and cons along with the magnesium, which we'll get to here in a second, but this one right here, this 11-inch rail as configured, is 4.5 ounces. Which is unbelievably light. I mean, that's crazy light. And they get away with that by using magnesium like composite. And on top of that, skimping a little bit on the actual mounting system itself, which is not a concern for most people. The mounting system itself is actually one of the cons, and I might as well get into it right away, and then I'll talk about all the pros. That way you guys can click out of the video. I don't fucking know. But one of the cons is that they do use a barrel nut system in there where you just essentially torque it on there to 35 pounds or whatever you want. And then you have to align, they have little screw holes on the barrel nut on the inside. And you just align these screws here, these Allen head screws, these star head screws, and you essentially just screw them in there, and that's what holds the rail on, is the torque of the barrel nut. Now, you can further increase the rigidity and durability of that by putting the scope mount a little bit forward and locking it into place. However, you might run into problems with the zero of your optic doing that. I haven't heard that, but theoretically you could. This is an M-LOK version, but they have key mod as well. And as I said, with that 4.3 ounce overall weight, you are going to sacrifice a little bit of mounting quality and a little bit of durability. I have broken a couple of the slots on one of these rails, although I've never broke it enough, and that's over 4 years of hard use. I actually have like 5 of these, I think, in different lengths, and you've seen them on my channel, Honest Outlaw, plenty of times, I'm sure. But the durability of this rail is really good compared to how much weight you lose. I mean, 4.3 ounces for the rail is unbelievable, and then maybe another 2 ounces for the barrel nut, because they use an ultralight barrel nut, and then they even you even can use titanium screws if you want, which is incredible. High end, of course, running around $300 per rail, but the only thing you really lose out is maybe like Afghanistan style durability. If you're going to hit it with a hammer a whole bunch, you might break some of the slots, so that won't cause any malfunctions with your rifle. But the thing that I think you sacrifice the most is going to be if you're going to put a D-ball or a laser on it, you might lose zero because of the mounting system not being so durable as something like a Daniel Defense or maybe a BCM, where it's absolutely locked in there with multiple locking mechanisms, where this just essentially has the torque of the barrel nut and then the screws, and that's all you have. But again, what you gain is unbelievably lightweight, an incredibly fast transitioning rifle, and on top of that, if you're using it for like a go-to gun that you don't have a D-ball on, the front of the gun is so lightweight, it's so easy to transition, it's so easy to carry for long periods of time, that I think a lot of times the pros outweigh the cons. Although, now, make no mistake, I do have rails. I do have BCM rails. I do have Daniel Defense rails as well for certain applications. So again, it's just a niche product, but I think in its niche, it does it better than most. I mean, the Faxon rail is my other super lightweight rail that I like a lot. Now, it's carbon fiber, so the downside is going to be a lot bigger in overall diameter, so it's harder to hold on to, especially for girls, small-statured people, stuff like that. And honestly, this one's a little bit too small for me, which is why you'll often see me add vertical grips on SBRs or full-size rifles. Now, the carbon fiber has the advantage where it doesn't retain heat near as much, so in hot conditions, things like that, it's very good. But the Faxon rail also, you can't add a front sight so easily, and this one you absolutely can, because you do have the full-length Picatinny rail across the top. And that really shows you how light the damn rail is, that you're still capable of having the full-length rail, you still have all your M-LOK slots, and you still have 4.5 ounce overall weight. Now, again, it's not for everybody. If you're looking for the absolute most durable rifle ever, seek out Daniel Defense, BCM, LMT, Knight's Armament. But if you're looking for an ultra lightweight build that will do a really good job, this is a good choice. So by all means, go check it out. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters. Remember to recycle. I'll check you later.